Singapore's economy grew 4.8% this year, significantly lower than last year's 15%, which was also a dramatic rebound from the economic crisis. The figure is just shy of the Trade and Industry Ministry's forecast of around 5%. Growth next year is expected to be even lower at 1 to 3%. In his New Year message today, Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong said the economic outlook is uncertain, but that Singapore must be confident of its position and clear about its priorities to build a better future.
It's been a significant year for Singapore, with 2 elections that resulted in a new government and a new president. Against the backdrop of political transition comes the challenge of coping with economic uncertainty. But Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong assured Singapore that the government is working to deal with the challenges. Housing will be kept affordable, while improvements will be made to public transport. Among the long-term challenges, the issue of population is especially complex, one that weighs personal choice against the needs of the economy and the constraints of society and physical space. Now, Mr. Lee said there will be unavoidable trade-offs, but gave the assurance that these issues will be discussed over the year so that Singaporeans can better understand what is at stake and the decisions that need to be made as a nation. Mr. Lee said Singapore needs to strengthen its values of tolerance, respect and empathy. And that means appreciating others' perspectives, having constructive public dialogue and accepting the need for compromise. Mr. Lee said he sees signs of positive engagement emerging, for example in the way that interest groups are working with authorities to develop the land around the former KTM railway tracks. He said Singaporeans need to handle other more contentious issues constructively as well, such as the need to acquire land to build expressways. Mr. Lee said once a final decision has been made, he hopes all parties will rally behind the choice. It's also a point felt by MPs.
In retrospect, everybody will be able to look and say, that was a good decision or that was not a good decision. But I think we have to move forward. It has not been easy, but I think it has proven to be the way to go forward in order to engage residents who have a view as to how they want to see their estate run.
Mr. Lee said success is no longer defined simply in economic terms, and the strength of the community will be reflected in the way that trade-offs are managed.
An economist tells us that based on